Hey, Divine Ones, it's Latoya Okia, your life coach and your motivational speaker, coming to you guys on this episode of the Divine Destiny with Latoya podcast. So you guys already know, lately I've been speaking to my queens on this season of the podcast. And so I just want to continue right along with that, speaking to my queens. Also, let me just let y'all know that the name of my website has changed. The name of the website has changed from LatoyaOkiaMinistries.com. It is now IamLatoyaOkia.com. So basically the other domain is still mine as well. So even if you put in LatoyaOkiaMinistries.com, it's still going to go to IamLatoyaOkia.com. All of it is going to come to me. But I just wanted to announce that and just kind of put that out there, that the website name has changed. It is now IamLatoyaOkia.com. And baby, it's the I am for me. Do you hear me? That I am just do something to me. I just had to put it in my brand, and I just had to put it, as a part of my business. So why not IamLatoyaOkia.com? So going right on into this episode, this is going to be a really quick, straight to the point episode topic for my queens. I may step on some toes, but that's all right, because as I said, when you get mad, that means that you're convicted. That means that something you heard, it hit a nerve, it struck a nerve, it spoke to something on the inside of you. And so we can't change until we first become angry or uncomfortable or disgusted with where we are. So this is in no way to anger anybody, but it is to help you to grow, okay? Because I had to grow as well. And I know that it's uncomfortable, it's difficult when you take them first couple of steps, but it's necessary and it's needed in order for you to come into your purpose. But this is what I want to tell my queens. And I'm not saying that men don't go through this, okay? I'm not saying it, well, you ain't saying nothing about the men because God ain't called me to talk to the men. I'm talking to who God called me to talk to. So if that's what you want to hear, then you'll have to find somebody, that's speaking about that the Lord has called them to speak to that area. But I'm speaking to the queens because that's who the Lord has called me to speak to in this season. Okay. So to my queens, you have to understand and you have to know when he don't want you. He don't want you. And I'm not, as I said, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just telling you the truth, and know that everything that I'm telling you, I done walked these shoes. That done been me. Okay. Listen, I have been the doormat woman. I have been the ride or die woman. I have been the woman that ride with him till the wheels fall off. I have been the woman that he can always call on me. I have been the woman that's had that stand by your man mentality. But let me tell you something. You got to know and you got to understand when he don't want you. When he don't want you. And queens, we have to come to the harsh reality. All of us do at some point in time in our lives to understand that have that spirit of discernment to be able to look at a man, look at a situation, look at a marriage, look at a relationship, and understand that this ain't going nowhere. And you know whether it's going somewhere or not. You could, if you ain't seen no growth in that relationship or in that marriage in the last 5 years, it just ain't there for you anymore. But you trying to make it work for whatever reason. You got to understand that you're not the only one that's feeling like that. If you feeling like that, he feeling like that too. And more than likely, it's because it's gotten to the point where he does not want you. He's with you, but he doesn't want you. Now, listen, men, I'm not all men now. I'm not talking about all men. Some men are selfish, okay? And I think we can agree that men in general are selfish. They want their cake and eat it too. They don't want you. He don't want you, but he don't want to see nobody else have you. He don't want to see you be happy with nobody else. He don't want to see you smiling on the arm of somebody with somebody else. He don't want to see you prospering in your purpose, living your best life with somebody else. So what will he do? He'll hold on to you. He'll manipulate you. He'll play games with you. He'll play with your mindset. He'll try to make you think you crazy for feeling the way that you feel. But I want to tell you that you're not crazy. If you feeling that way, it's a reason that he's got you feeling that way. It's a reason you feel that way. You're not just feeling that way for no reason. Unless you just the type of woman that just want to go off and just start stuff. Now, I'm not talking about that because I done been that woman too. And I know how that is. Okay, so I'm not talking to that kind of woman. But if you know you've been doing everything you're supposed to do and you know that you're trying to work on yourself, you're trying to develop and heal those toxic parts of you, you have to understand that as you start to heal and develop that, now you got to deal with this toxic man. Now you got to deal with this person that's still in your life. And then you have to understand you trying to bring him along, you trying to drag him along and make it work, but it's not going to work because he's not changing with you. And that's a clear sign right there that he doesn't want you. Because if a man wants you and he see you doing something with your life, he see you changing, he's going to elevate himself to get to that point to where you are. Because he done made up in his mind that he not finna live his life without you. So if you changing and you growing, he going to say, okay, well, I got to get my stuff together. I got to change. I got to grow too. But if he see you progressing, he see you elevating, he see you going forth in your purpose, and he's still sitting there broke, busted, and disgusted, that's a clear sign that he does not want you and that you are not the woman for him. He ain't the man for you, because if y'all were equally yoked, you would be able to influence him. You can't influence him. Your words don't mean anything to him because he don't want you. I know that hurt. It might sting a little bit because it stung a little bit for me. When I had to come into that reality back then that the person that I was with don't want me. Listen, I don't care how many times he tell you I love you. I don't care how many times he tell you I miss you. I don't care how many times he whisper them sweet nothings in your ear. You cannot be sitting up there listening to what a man say. You got to watch what he does. Because that's the way you're going to be able to tell the true intentions of his heart, not by what he says. Because men will tell you anything. Again, now I'm talking to my queens. Men will tell you anything. And men know that as women, the way to a woman's heart is through her ears. It's the things that you say to her. The things that you say to her and the things that she hears him say. A lot of times as women, we'll fall for that, in that broken state of mind, that broken consciousness. We'll fall for the lies because of the way that it sounds. It sounds good. You probably know it's a lie, but it just sounds good and you like the way it makes you feel. But it's time for us to stop falling for the lies and accept the truth that he don't want you. It ain't got nothing to do with what he's saying. It's all about what he doing. Okay, he say he love you, but why he got you crying every other night? Why he hurting your feelings every other day? But he telling you that he love you. Okay, he's telling you that he misses you, but he ain't doing nothing to be in your life. He ain't doing nothing to take steps to better himself, to get to the level where you are. He's still sitting broke, busted, and disgusted. But he's steady saying, I miss you. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can't listen to what they're saying. You got to look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. Is he trying to be better? And he ain't got to be perfect. Because there is no such thing as a perfect man. But is he trying to be better? Is he even making efforts? Can you see any growth? And do you see him taking action, not just talking, but actually taking action? That's how you're going to be able to tell if he really wants to be in your life, if he really wants you or not. Not by him being perfect, but just by him trying. By him trying. And I'm going to tell you something else. Because a lot of my queens, you stuck in situationships. Baby, let me tell you something about them situationships. You got to go. Do you hear me? That man will have you on a merry-go-round. You'll be stuck on a merry-go-round with him for 25 years. And then when he die, you won't even get put on the obituary. The family don't even know nothing about you because he ain't never posted you. He ain't never said nothing about you. You better not be getting stuck in these situationships. Listen to me. You with a man and he don't even think enough of you to make you and him exclusive. He don't even think enough of you to make a commitment to you to say you my girlfriend and I'm your boyfriend. He won't even do that. So marriage ain't nowhere on the table because he's not even man enough to say that, I want to be, in a relationship with you. I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to be my woman, or I want you to be, the person that I'm committed to. He won't even make a commitment to you. So you're stuck in a situationship, possibly a friends with benefits type of thing y'all got going on. And now you're losing your identity, you losing yourself, you losing out on your purpose and everything that God has for you because you done settled. So we gotta wake up and we gotta understand when a man does not want you. And it's gonna hurt, but the Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Let me tell you something. When I had to accept the fact that who I wanted did not want me, oh yeah, it hurts. It hurts. When you thought you was going to be with somebody for the rest of your life and you realize that this is where they get off at, this is their stop. Oh yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to sting. It's going to burn. It's going to burn. But you got to pick up the pieces. You got to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, queen, because your destiny is waiting on you. Your purpose is awaiting you. Your destiny, it's time for you to step into your destiny. You can't keep sitting here trying to entertain men or entertain a man that you trying to cross the ocean for this man. You across the ocean for him. You singing Monica for him. You across the ocean for him. And he won't even jump over a water puddle for you. So listen, I've been there. I'm not judging you. We done all been broke, busted, and disgusted. We done all been used by somebody. We done all been taking advantage of somebody. But at some point in time, we got to wake up. As a queen, you got to wake up. You got to step into your consciousness. You got to sit on your crown. Assume your crown. Take your crown. Take your throne. Did I say sit on your crown? I meant sit on your throne. I ain't doing no editing, y'all. So this finna be straight out. But sit on your throne and take your crown. It's time. It's time for us to do that. It's time for us as queens. We've been dancing around this throne long enough. We've been beating around the outside of this throne long enough. Now it's time to sit on down. Sit down and assume your place in the kingdom of God. Take your crown and stop entertaining peasants. And you ain't got to tell him what you're doing, because that's one of the problems right there. We talking too much. We talking too much, and we not putting no works behind what we saying. Stop talking and start moving. Stop talking and start moving. Because as long as you sitting there running your mouth, I know I'm making some folk mad, but I'm telling you the truth now, because I've been there as a queen. As long as you keep sitting there running your mouth, telling him what he better not do and how he hurt you and how he this and that, he going to keep doing what he doing. Matter of fact, he going to do you even worse. He going to do you even worse because he ain't got no respect for you. He has, every time you take him back after he cheat on you, every time, because you're desperate for a man. I've been there. But listen, you got to wake up, because every time you take this man back, you think you proving your love to him. You think you showing him that you worthy of a ring. He's never going to give you a ring. And because he ain't even marriage minded. He ain't even got marriage on his mind. And when he do finally get marriage on his mind, he's not going to marry you, because he don't even have no respect for you. He going to go find a woman that he got some respect for, a woman that ain't finna let him just have his way. So understand. Get off the merry-go-round. Get off it today. At the point that you came, you might have been going round and round and round in circles. But at the point that you came to this podcast episode, I want you to make up in your mind that you're going to get off the merry-go-round today. Yeah, you're going to have to cry a few nights. You're going to have to get used to sleeping in that bed by yourself. You're going to have to get used to a new way of life. This going to be the new norm for you. But you know what? I seen a quote that said, I would rather adjust my life to your absence rather than adjust my boundaries to your disrespect. I ain't adjusting my boundaries are set. And I would tell you the same thing. Do not adjust your boundaries for nobody. Set them and leave them alone. If they don't come up to where you are, leave them. Leave them. Because if they ain't coming up to where you are, that means you're going to have to go down to get to them. You're going to have to lower yourself. And you better than that, queen. Come on now. You better than that. I love you. And I'm speaking to you from a place of love. I'm not speaking to you to down you. Because where you are, I've been right there where you was. I've been right there. And I was broke, busted, and disgusted for a long time, baby. I'm talking about for a decade. Do you hear me? I was down in it for a long time on the merry-go-round with no good men. But at some point in time, I woke up and I took my power back. And let me tell you something. When you take your power back, that's when he really coming after you. He really coming after you then. Because you got to understand, he going to come even harder for you then. He going to hit you with the I love you, the phone call, text message. He going to show up. He'll show up there. He really going to hit you with it then, because the devil can't stand to see when you take your power back. But see, don't you get in your broken consciousness and your broken state of mind and say, oh, he loved me. He coming after me. That's the devil, baby, that's coming to take your power. That's the devil that's coming to take your destiny, coming back to steal your purpose. He coming back to finish the job because he didn't get you the first time. So now he got to come back with them spirits 7 times more deadly. And he gonna come back and finish you this time. Y'all ever seen on Mortal Kombat when they say finish him, finish her? That's what he coming back to do. He gonna finish you. Don't you get a devil the chance to put you on the merry-go-round all over again. When you get out of that situation and you take your power back, you keep on walking. Keep on walking. If he loved you, he would have did right by you the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, because you know you done gave him more than one time. Come on now. If he loved you, he would have did right by you all them other times. But when you leave and you take your power back, it's too late. It's too late. Men always want to straighten up when it's too late. Some of them, not all of them now. Some of them, they always want to straighten up when it's too late. They are a day late and $1 short. You like, baby, you might as well save them tears. Now you want to talk. You ain't want to talk when all them nights when I sat up trying to make you talk to me. You didn't want to talk then. Y'all know how it is. Come on now. But now that I done went on by my business and I done took my power back and I'm in my purpose, now you want to talk. Don't fall for it, queen. Don't fall for it. That's the devil coming back to take your power. And then as soon as he gets you back down, soon as he get you back where you're crying over him every night, where you're checking your phone for text messages from him, he gonna leave again. He gonna cheat on you again. He gonna lie to you again. And what did he do? He just took your power. He just took your strength. He just took your anointing. Now everything you've been seeing him watching these lives every day, looking at these videos, listening to this podcast episode. You've been reading your beast mode book, baby. You done got your divine destiny prayer journal. You about your life. You done got your life and you growing, you elevate. And now you done let the devil come and knock you all the way back down to square one. You right back down to ground zero. That's why I tell you, when you leave, stay gone. Stay gone. Get off the merry-go-round and understand when he don't want you. I love you so much. And as I said, I'm speaking to you from a place of love. Take this with love. Don't take it with bitterness or animosity. Take it with love, because I'm speaking from love. I hope you can feel the love, because I'm speaking from love, because I love you. I love you. And I want you to get in your purpose. I want you to live for God. I don't want you to let the devil keep you on the merry-go-round for the rest of your life. And then you die there. When Jesus already died for you. So why you gonna die when Jesus done already died for you? So get up and live. I love you. This is Latoya Okia, your life coach and motivational speaker. Don't forget to go to the website, IamLatoyaOkia.com, and check out the new courses that I am launching. I am launching some new courses. I have my very own life coach certification course online on my website that I have launched. I also have the Build a Business Plan course. It's an online course where I help you build your own business plan, write your business plan from start to finish. It's an online course that you can take at your own pace. And I also have a confidence course where that's an online course where it's for men and women. These courses are for men and women. It's not gender specific, but I'm just teaching you how to build your confidence, giving you strategies and tips, proven strategies and tips that I've used that have helped me to be able to build my confidence and be the bold woman that I am today. Okay. So I want y'all to take advantage of those courses. Get into this self-development ride, baby, and develop yourself, develop your gifts, your talents, invest in you, believe in you. This is your time. This is your season. Okay. So I love you so much, and I'll check in with y'all next time.